Welcome back, YouTube. It's your boy, Rajay B. Y'all already know I gotta talk to you about something today. Anyway, I had wrote these topics down. I wrote one called down. I wrote one down called Snow White, Poison Apple. Y'all sleep. Ooh, what does that mean? And the other one is called slash Karen Cops. Why does Rodney want to talk about that today? Well, the reason why I want to talk about that today is because it's just on my mind. I want to get my opinion out about it. Anyway, let's touch on the poison apple. Y'all sleep. Now, as I told y'all before, it's the same thing as the scenario that I told you before about the niggas, cause y'all all niggas if y'all act like this, throwing your trash by an empty trash can and you see the trash can right there in front of your fucking face type shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's that trashy ass shit that people like me and civilized people don't like. See, that's the difference between a brother, a sister, a white supremacy, and a nigga. You know why I say that? The reason why I say that is because, see, white supremacy do exactly what niggas do. They're in the same category. But the reason why I label them white supremacy is because they use white supremacy tactics. They gang up. They do dumb shit like hang you on the rope, burn a cross in front of your yard, shoot you down in the streets, 5 or 6 of them beating you, and they all weaponized. That brings me to my next subject, even though we'll be touching on both subjects together. The Karens. That's pretty much what they are. I mean, anytime you got bitches running around here with they're weaponized up with everything to the T, and they're out here attacking taxpaying citizens, law-abiding citizens, people that ain't even doing nothing. Just walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, what you doing?" And then next thing you know, they face down, damn near broken the fucking on the concrete because a bitch ass white supremacy punk bitch want to run up to him, play with him, pick on him. Don't even know the person, but just want to pick on them. Especially if you're black. The poison apple, yeah, they've taken a bit. They've definitely taken a big bite out of fuck. They've eaten the whole fucking apple. Because these bitches are asleep. Anytime you can't treat your brother and sister with respect, regardless of what race or color it is or what their nationality, it doesn't matter. It just because they look different from you, don't give you the right or authority to mistreat and abuse and disrespect and show no kind of appreciation. Y'all are servants. You all are the police. You all are the ones that we supposed to depend on to look out for us, and yet you are the main criminals out here. But yet every time y'all do a criminal act, y'all want to say, well, it's the black folks or it's the other people. Y'all always want to put the blame on somebody else other than your fucking self. And I'm so sick of people like that on this earth. It ain't just the police, it's everybody out here acting a damn fool all the time. Every time they do something wrong, they wanna put the blame on somebody else rather than blame their fucking self for their fucking problem that they caused for their fucking self and somebody else. And the family. I'm so sick of that shit. I really am. It's like I get on these videos and I be trying to hold my fucking cool, man. I do. I try to hold my cool. I told my girl today, I'm trying to get more cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to curse so much on my videos. I want to cool it down, man, because I'm trying to, go to a higher place. I want to do different, I do. But it's like when I look at the world and how things are changing out here from bad to worse, it just ooh, It just burns me the fuck up to see how people got a choice to treat each other with respect, but yet they choose not to. And all it is just a choice. It's no cost. It's no money. That wasn't the price for love. Human beings put a fucking price on it. To love your neighbor, there's a price now to do that? Price. Money. Money. Like I told you in the last video. Fucking money. And if it's not money, then it's, well, you just don't look like me. And because you don't look like me, I'm going to mistreat you because I feel like I'm better than you. And I'll be one motherfucker to say, well, how about we go right here and you and me settle this out over here. Now, if you think you're better than me, prove it. And if you want to fight, let's see if you can do it without all them. And without a weapon. They never do it. Because if you that damn scared of a woman and you're a fucking weaponized pig, of course, gangster thug, same shit you call us, even though you see us at first sight, that's the first thing you see is a thug, a gangster, rather than getting to know us first, rather than asking the question, hey man, how you doing today? I just wanted to come talk to you. Okay, likely people ain't gonna have no problem with you. Come talk to them, but when you start mistreating, bro, that's when it's a problem. Thugs, pigs, gangsters. That's what they do. Go up to people, pick on them. Mistreat, mishandle. Stick false charges on them. Then they turn around and say, oh, I'm innocent. You the one that did the crime, but you was the criminal. You were the one that came up to me. Criminal. You came up to me, already escalated. And I've done nothing but mind my own fucking business. You escalate the situation that's peaceful. Like following somebody home, when they just trying to mind their own fucking business coming from work. What the fuck is the crime in going to work and coming from fucking work? What the fucking crime in that? But they'll find a crime in that. They'll find a crime in that and probably make a law against it. They'll try to find some loophole and try to make a law against a motherfucker coming from going and coming home from work. Even though the taxes that come in my check is the reason why they got the cars, the uniforms, the guns, the tasers, the handcuffs, every fucking strip of clothing that's on their fucking body. If the taxpayer took every fucking thing off their body when they go to fucking work, they wouldn't have a strip of clothing on them, but they fucking drawers they came to work with. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Realize who really the fuck is in control. Before y'all let a handful of people control a whole world of people. The Karen ass cops out here, man. They entitled. That's the whole definition of a Karen. A motherfucker that feel like they're entitled all the time. They could come up to you on your property and tell you what you should do on your shit. Like they got some type of immunity to do that. It's like if I bought this property and it's mine and I own it, what the fuck are you doing over here telling me what I should or should not do or if I belong here or not? Bitch, get the fuck away from me, man. Before I send my dogs or something on you. Or get my sister or somebody to get you. Because if you don't get away from here, then you gonna get carried out on a stretcher. Because you shouldn't have been coming over here out your business into mine. That's what's wrong with people. Always so busy in everybody's business. Remember the trash can. Motherfucking empty trash can. And y'all throwing in trash right by the motherfucking trash can. And the trash can right there. And it's empty. In front of your fucking face shit. I'm gonna keep saying that. I love saying that. Motherfuckers that throw their trash buy an empty trash can. Shit. You would rather dirty up your neighborhood than to clean up your neighborhood, because that's your mentality. You're trash. You're trash. You're the very trash that you throw on the fucking ground. I bet your house and your car look like trash because that's what you are. You trash. Trash do things like throw the trash by the trash can when the trash can is empty. That's what trash does. So that's what I'm saying. Just like I told you in the last video, one of my other videos. Why would the fuck I want to live by somebody that don't mind being disrespectful and trashing? Chances are, if that person is disrespectful to you, or he just don't give a fuck, or she don't give a fuck about what they do around you, don't care if they dirty up your yard, don't care if they lean on your car, put shit on your car type shit, then they don't give. That's who they hang around. They don't give a fuck about you. They people don't give a fuck about you. That's a neighborhood of people that's like that. So why would I want to be in that neighborhood? It only takes one disease to spread. It only takes one virus to spread. It only takes one pandemic to spread. You got one bad person, two bad people in a neighborhood, they can cause a whole neighborhood to go bad. Just like the pigs, the thugs, the gangsters, the white supremacy bitches, the Ku Klux Klan that bring all the drugs, the guns into the neighborhoods and say, go shoot people, go kill. And they manipulate you dumb niggas and make you think you'll get somewhere. Only thing you'll get is in jail or dead. They got this shit set up and y'all so stupid. That's the reason why they feel like our brains are not like theirs. They honestly think that we're that dumb. Because they do dumb shit to y'all and y'all fall right for it. Yeah, my nigga, that sound good, man. I had a nigga offer me today, y'all, because y'all gonna still call him a nigga anyway. I had a nigga offer me today, man. If I pop this nigga off, man, I'll get $100,000 for it, man. Yeah, $100,000 is some jail time. That $100,000 will get taken back from you. You a fish, nigga. And they the hook. Don't be stupid. Dumbass niggas. Please, stop being stupid. Man, I try to tell y'all, man, all the time. I really do. And I try not to curse too much in my videos, but I told y'all I'm gonna be me. But I am trying to work on that, and I have people helping me work on it now. Fortunately, because I want to be better at presenting my messages. I wanted to get to a point where I'm able to touch the kids, you know. I don't want it to be like parental discretion advised when you watch Raj AB videos. Oh my gosh. Because believe me, buddy, if you watch his videos, you're going to want your kids to cover their ears. Nah, I don't want my videos to be like that, you know. Y'all go, yeah, and if y'all ever decide to watch me in my younger days than when I am now, because I'm still not that good now when it comes to my mouth. But don't let your kids watch the ones back in the day. No, because yeah, I was a lot worse, and I still am not that good. But I'm working on it. On work in progress. So and I guess that we all are a work in progress, to be honest with you, because I mean I never thought that any human being on this earth was perfect. Not even a baby when they're born. They may have a pure soul, but that don't make them perfect. They're in a moral body. They're not immoral, so therefore they're not perfect. The only one I believe that's only ever been on this earth is Jesus Christ. You know, that was perfect. I don't know if maybe God created the earth, but if he stepped earth, maybe through Jesus Christ he stepped on this earth. But I'm just saying, you know. No human. That's why we call humans, because we're not perfect, man. I believe that when God first put us here, he knew we weren't perfect. I bet you he knew Adam and Eve was going to sin at some point. He just was disappointed when they did it. Just like he be knowing that we're going to sin. But he's just disappointed when we do it because he gives us freedom of will to decide not to do it or to do it. That's why I don't understand why you got these white supremacy motherfuckers out here deciding to go out here and hurt other people that don't look like them. And that's a choice, man. That is a choice. And I guess they just that dumb that they willing to risk it all. They don't care about God. They can't care about God. Because if they did, they wouldn't be going around hurting other human beings because they don't look like them. Remember, God told us to treat our neighbor as we treat ourselves. Thou should not covet thy neighbor's wife as our own. You know? He gave us clearly the scriptures. Thou should not kill. Thou should not steal. Thou should not bear false witness against thy neighbor. The defamation that they did on my background, that's bearing false witness against me. Lying on my background saying that I got a felony when it was a misdemeanor, and it shouldn't have even been that because I was racially profiled that night. Bearing false witness against your neighbor. Lying. Defamation of character. Liability. You know? Liability. You know, they call it liability. Some people call it liability, but it's supposed to be liable. But some people call it liability. Something like that. You know, everybody got their own different accent. And that's a confusing word anyway, but I know what it means. It's basically liable, which that means they're liable for what they did to my background. I don't know why people think it's okay to play a game with people out here. Like there's not a fate that you're going to suffer. You think you that perfect that you can go around and mistreat people that you think that don't belong here and then think that in the end you're going to get a reward for that? It's like they always want to say that we dumb, but look at how dumb they are. Look at the dumb shit they do to people out here, and they think they justified in doing what they doing, and then you think we dumb though. You laugh in our face. You do the dumb shit like stick false charges on us, beat our people, kill our people in the streets, put their faces on the concrete, all this mistreatment of people, and you laugh and think that this shit's gonna be forever. Like, we've been doing it for 400 years. You think it's not gonna stop now, nigger? It will stop at some point. And the time is getting closer than you think. Because guess what? It's called eternal. It's called eternal damnation. What you do to us, that's not gonna last forever. But what you gonna have and the fate that you gonna suffer is gonna be eternally. It's gonna be forever and ever and ever. It's never gonna stop. Is it worth risking that peaceful place in heaven for eternal damnation where you just burn in the lake of fire, just burn forever in a day, no mercy? On this earth, you can die. That's mercy. I can talk this video and somebody be like, I'm going to kill that nigga tomorrow when I see him. Fine. Guess what's going to happen? You can't kill me again. You can hope that my soul burn in hell all you want, but God loves me and I love him back. Just as much as he loves me. I wish I could love him as much as he loved me. I'm a human. How could I love him as much as he loved me? But I'll give him everything in my heart and in my soul. I love him. And I claim him. So therefore, if I wasn't here today, tomorrow, and 80 years from now, however God decided to do it, or allow it to happen rather, it's when he decide to choose you. If I had to stand before him and you had to stand before me, stand before him at the same time as me, what would he say about you versus me? Guess what? What happened if the man or woman or men or whoever were to kill me? What if that was to happen? And you all died the same day I died, like a few hours after me, and y'all was standing before judgment with me. I wonder what he had to say say to you all versus me. See, there's a higher power we have to listen to. There's a higher power that's in control. And that's the part that everybody seems not to understand. Everybody down here just thinking they matter. They the only one that matter. And realistically, you should have God on your mind, because if you had God on your mind, you wouldn't think you're the only thing that mattered. You would treat others the same way would you would treat yourself. You would respect others. But you could tell the ones that don't have God on their mind. You can tell. Now, at the same time, excuse me for a moment, it may be some people that you can tell, may have God on their mind, but then they lose their religion. You can tell by how they drive. You can tell by how they talk, how they act, all of that. Telling you guys and gals, we need to start waking up. We need to start getting together, because if we don't, we can miss out on something really precious, really heavenly, really paradise, really like Garden of Eden paradise. Something so beautiful, man. Like I told y'all in the last video, catch this holy train. Don't miss it, man. Let's get on it all together, y'all. I know we're not going to get everybody on it, because he already spoke in the Bible that that's going to be more people that's going to the lake of fire than there will be in heaven or paradise. However, God got it. He mentioned both the places are mentioned. So I'm just telling you, man. I know. I'll tell y'all all day, I'm not perfect. Not perfect. And I a lot of things I got to work on. A lot of things in my life I got to get together, man. I would never, ever sit here and act or pretend or criticize anybody for not being like me. Because the thing is, I'm not perfect. And even if I was perfect, I would try to train you how to be like me if you want to be like me. It'd be your choice anyway. The fuck? I'm going to sit here and be out here trying to say, you got to be like me to be accepted by me. God never said that to anybody. God accepted all. So why can't we do the same thing? We so busy being picky about who we want here, who we want there. Just always got to cause confusion. It is unnecessary. It's unnecessary. My channels, Into the Mind of Rod J.B. Brown, Into My Mind of Rod J.B. Brown, Rod J.B. Brown. Rod J.B. Brown is the one that's all together. If you try to go to move Into the Mind of Rod J.B. Brown, you could put it into, the separate words, and hopefully it comes up. Into My Mind of Rod J.B. Brown. Exactly. Same thing. Separate words, They may pull up. If they don't, then maybe you should put Rod J.B. Brown together or something like that at the end or something. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be trying to go to them sometimes, and they will pull up, and then sometimes they won't pull up. And I don't be really paying attention. I be so excited to try to go to my videos to see what they doing. I know that I'm doing much now because I ain't monetized nothing or anything like that. I just been trying to just keep my cool and just wait for a while. I'm not trying to be all, I want everybody to know me and hear me. I'm not trying to be all like that. I'm just about getting the message out, man. I'm just one of God's prophesizers, just trying to get to the people. And I'm not perfect, as you can see. So therefore, I just say it the way I feel by the passion in my heart, what I feel at the moment. I'm not trying to convince nobody to be like me. I would never try to make somebody be like me. I'm just not that type of dude, man. Straight up, I'm not that type of dude. All right, YouTube. I will holler at y'all later. I hope y'all holler back at me at some point and leave me some comments and things like that. I want some feedback, but I know I ain't monetized at the time, so a lot of people ain't seen me. I ain't even reached out to let a lot of people see these videos, to be honest with you. I just got my little secret little few, probably, I don't even think it's like about 5 or 6 people that I've told about these videos. So I ain't mad that I ain't got the views. I'm just trying to get the message out If they get monetized at some point, which I feel like doing that a little later, I'll do that. But right now, I ain't worried about it. All right, y'all. I'll holler back at you.